Okay, this is PuddleJumper. This is probably, you're probably wondering, why are we at the desktop? Why are we looking at your browser window and specifically the YouTube channel? Well, I just wanted to make this video because I've come to the realization that I'm gonna have to upgrade some stuff on my PC or wait till I finish building the PC that I've been working on. So I guess, yes, this is an announcement that yes, I have been building a PC and I do have 1 or 2 parts in, but I'm doing this as I can afford it and considering recent. Anyway, I just haven't been able to buy any parts the last little bit. I am slowly gonna buy some parts. I do have the case. I've already unboxed the case. I had to take a look at it, trying to figure out how I was gonna build it. And well, I might even do a video on the case and show y'all. But what I wanted to show y'all is y'all seen me trying to stream the last few days and it's been a mess. So I wanted to create this video to basically say, hey, I'm sorry, but as far as PuddleJumper streaming right now, that's probably not gonna happen for a little bit. I'm gonna have to just take a step back on the streaming end. I am gonna keep working on this overlay. I really like what I've done with it. It's not perfect, but it works for what I'm trying to do for right now. You know, I can always adjust things as it goes forward. I've created a tutorial video actually for burning clay. I enjoyed watching it so much that I almost tempted to put it on YouTube. I don't know. It's one thing about it. I was just hamming it up, and it was so dang funny. But anyway. I want to apologize for the interrupted streams, but I'm about 90% sure at this point that it is my processor, because whenever I'm looking at Streamlabs, even before I even start streaming or recording, I got like 50% CPU usage on this thing. I'm like, that can't be. That's not right, you know. It may be that if I change up my themes a bit, I might can get one that's less heavy on the processor, and I may experiment with that. Actually, what I might do, well, no, I'll get with Brain Play on that. Anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all, as far as PuddleJumper streaming, the next little bit is probably not going to happen. But I may start doing a small series on this build. I really don't want to start putting any parts in until I get my, well, until I start getting some of the more critical parts in. I really want to put it all in together. But what I may do is I may do a little review of each part. You know, right now I just have bare minimum nothing. But yeah, RocketKatz Gaming is gonna be here, but the streaming end is gonna be on Burning Clay for a little bit. I was hoping I could stream this game here, Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, and I do want to at least do videos of it. I really enjoy this game. It's an older game. It's got some new love on it here recently from a mod that is really exceptional. It's expanding fronts. If y'all give me a minute, I'll even pull up the website and show y'all. Okay, so we're back over here on the website here for Expanding Fronts, and it's just basically, you know, it's a mod, but it's a mod that I consider an expansion. It's what Disney should be doing with the Star Wars property. I mean, seriously, the library that LucasArts had when they bought them and then shut it down was immense. A lot of those games I love. Yes, some of them were pointless and just cash cow grabs and all that stuff, but you know, there's a lot of good ones. Let's be honest, the state of Star Wars gaming has never been worse. I was so hopeful when they announced EA is going to take over the license, and that because I had, you know, I've never been a big fan of EA, but BioWare done such an amazing job with Knights of the Old Republic. I'm like, yeah, EA's bought it. They already have Star Wars: The Old Republic, so yeah, what they're thinking is they're going to go cash in on it. They're going to make them do Knights of the Old Republic 3. We're going to get Knights of the Old Republic 3, we're going to get Dragon Age Inquisition in 4, and maybe eventually another Mass Effect, but I wasn't as big on the Mass Effect end because, let's be honest, the ending to Mass Effect 3 pretty much ruined the franchise. They want to blame Andromeda on anything. It's the ending of Mass Effect 3, in my opinion. Yeah, Andromeda, they had some serious issues. Seemed like a lot of those issues were fixed. I kind of want to replay it sometime. I actually never finished the game. I had it on Xbox, but I haven't been playing the Xbox as much. But let's see here. I tell you what. Let me play one of these. Go through some of the stuff real quick, and I'm gonna play one of the videos that's kind of caught my eye. So what you want to do whenever you decide you want to download this mod is you want to come down here and click Expanding Fronts 1.21a. exe installer. Click that, download that from that link. That's the most up-to-date version, and go through and install it. And once you install it, what you need to do is run the configurator. Now, actually, before you run the configurator, take the Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds X1 file, drag it to your desktop, and save it there. Don't, you know, just keep it safe, where if you mess up, you can always go grab it back. That way you don't have to reinstall the game. I got on Steam. The best way to get it nowadays, in my opinion, it's $6, $5.99, and then you just, once you've now this, you do this after you install the mod, moving the X1 file. Then you rename the new file, the X2, change it to 1, the same file name as the other. Then you can go download Game Ranger, and you should be able to do multiplayer. Unfortunately, Game Ranger does not detect the X2 file, and they don't want to fix it. So, you get what you can get. You modify the file name, and all of a sudden it works. I feel sorry for the poor bastards who don't download the mod. They're going to get owned by my gunships and interceptors. And they won't even be able to see them, probably. I don't know. I don't know how it looks. Let's take a look at this. But anyway, I'm going to keep playing this game and do this as an additional game that we can do. You know, besides Overwatch. Yeah, I want to keep doing Overwatch. I'm never going to stop doing Overwatch. That's an awesome game. It's to me like Galactic Battlegrounds. I'm just gonna keep playing it. Now, yeah, sometimes I'm gonna take a big step back because, let's be honest, there's some massive toxicity in there right now. New units and stuff, and new civilizations and all kind of stuff. And there's all kind of stuff that's in Scenario Editor that's not in the regular game. The Scenario Editor, you can create your own, for lack of terms, level. Your own map. You can, you know, if you're real good, you can go in there. Some people even create RPGs and using it. You create your own scenario, your own campaign. This is one of the units that they have added to to the mod, and they just kill Jar Jar with it. I don't know what else they're shooting at, but yeah, that's just an example of what this mod does. It's really cool. So I would recommend go out and download this mod. This is an older game. It's going to run on almost any system. With the mod, you can run it up to 1080p, and actually, you can even run it up to 4K. If you have a system that can handle 4K. My system, it's an Alienware Alpha i5. As I've been researching for my new build, what I want to have so that I can do what I want to do, I've realized that this this build it was good at the time. It was really powerful for the time. Essentially, what I have is an Xbox One or PS4 sitting on my computer desk. But as far as doing everything that I want to do, and streaming and recording, it's starting to hit some snags. In fact, I'm about to have to start wiping out a whole bunch of footage. I'm going to go through the unusable footage of stuff that just for one reason or another we weren't able to use because it didn't record right. I feel like it didn't record right now because this computer, it just can't handle recording and gaming the newer titles at the same time as much. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a build. I've decided on AMD Ryzen architecture. I think that'll give us the most bang for the buck. We'll be able to do the most for you with that. I have not built a computer before. It's something I always wanted to do. Well, I'd say that. I built one in school, but as far as building one for myself, and the one thing that I didn't like about it was when I done the classes, they were experimenting, and in my opinion, those experiments, they should have gave us our money back. I mean, you can't do a class like that in 2 weeks. It was completely stupid. Because of that, I've never really felt confident in my ability to build a computer. But from what I'm researching, all that, I'm a researcher. Whatever I do, anything I buy or gonna do, I research the crap out of it before I do it, and I know everything about it that's possible. So I feel a lot more confident on this build, and I know I can do it. You know, I've built a computer before. It's just been a long time, and I know I've researched so much of this stuff. I feel like I know what I'm doing more. But I have to have more power, more horsepower to keep the graphics settings looking as crisp as I can for y'all, as well as me, and do this recording. So the computer build is going to happen over time. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a video. Actually, I have to finish up another video that on that camera. Footage I have is unboxing of my headsets. I haven't told y'all yet, but I do have the RocketKatz Con Ammo headset. I upgraded a few months ago. I did not want to upgrade at the time. I thought my headset had died, and come to find out I'm having sound issues. So actually on my computer, I'm actually at the point where I need to wipe it, but I'm wanting to save the wipe until I get where I be with this new computer built, because I'm going to wipe it then and do something else with it then. Get it set up optimized to do something else. It's probably going to go in another room. It's a good computer. It'll go under a TV. I mean, this thing is small. It is super powerful for what it is, but it's just not what I need for now. So what I need now is to build a computer. And I will do some videos on my case to try and give y'all a idea, you know, just show y'all what I got. It's a pretty basic, cheap case. Some people didn't like things on it and downgraded it because, oh, well, it's cheap, it's this, it's that. Well, okay, that's fine. But it does the job, and it does it pretty well and has some nice features. Yeah, there's a few things that are annoying around the hard drive area that I wish I'd known about. But for the price at the time, I caught this thing on sale, and I was like, nah. Even now, I'm like, nah, I'm glad I got it. But I'm going to show y'all this video on the mod just to kind of give y'all a little more idea on what I'm going to be, the game I'm going to be playing along with Overwatch in the coming weeks and months and probably years. It's been a long time since I've seen this video. Some of these things are brand new features added that you cannot do before. They have a lot of new locations based on some of the new movies as well. Like there's whatever you call it. You could not have done that before. Or that. Okay, well that's the basics on the mod, and yeah, I'll be able to stream again. I think I'll be able to actually do some streaming, but it's not going to be until I get the computer. I think 60% processor usage is a little high, and it's probably due to the fact that I do have a 13-minute video put into our starting scene on the theme, but I don't think that's all of it, because it doesn't have any issues playing that scene. And then I switch over and we start to do video, what we're going to be streaming, you know, playing the game, and then it has those hiccups. I don't think it's the opening scene. I may run a test stream again just to confirm my theory and just go straight in or something like that. And if it works, then I would say, okay, well, I need to mess with my starting screen and fix that. I don't think that's going to be the issue. I think the processor is probably done as much as it can do. And this is a pretty basic game. So, and oh, another thing, the game for y'all shows up half a screen. Does not show up like that for me. It's full screen. Everything plays and looks good. I don't know. It's something weird with the way Streamlabs OBS records, and I've yet to figure out a workaround. If I do, I will certainly, if I found a workaround, I will certainly fix it, because it is annoying as all get out. But I do want to record this game. I want to stream this game, but it's not going to happen. I do eventually want to get where I can stream Overwatch. I thought my net was my issues, and I still think streaming Overwatch is probably going to be completely out of the picture unless AT&T decides to actually magically do some upgrades. And they might have to. There's some potential law changes in Mississippi that if AT&T wants to hold on to what they have, they may have to upgrade. Mississippi is notoriously bad for having not enough internet and people not being able to get internet where they live. There's actually a stupid law we found out recently that's actually preventing people from getting internet. The local power associations could take advantage of some federal funds to actually put internet out to people that don't have it and other things like that. But there's some sort of old law that's actually keeping that from happening, and they're trying to get that dealt with. I would imagine AT&T spends a lot of money to keep that from happening. But you know, if AT&T wants to hold on to put internet out here, they need some competition. They either need to get it up or get out. It's like right now I'm getting 3 MB, and I'm so thankful for the 3 MB I've got compared to what I used to have. I've got 3 MB a second, and it is, I've been so happy to have it. But you know, I need more internet to do streaming, to be honest. And I'm paying, actually, I found out, for like probably 50 MB a second. You know, I'm paying for real fast internet, and I'm not getting it. And that's not right. You know, that's another thing they need to fix with these internet service providers. If they're not putting the full internet, you know, if you can't get the full internet and they're capping you out, they're not saying, hey, there's times you can go up, but your max is normally this, so we're going to cap you at this and then charge you for the full thing. Man, if that happened anywhere else, they'd be sued. I don't understand how that's even possible, but, you know, it is what it is. Maybe they'll fix the internet issues, but it's not going to happen in the next 6 months to a year. Maybe 5 years. Who knows? Hopefully in 5 years this channel will be booming and going. But I do want to I just did want to do this video and just kind of be honest with y'all and tell y'all, hey, we're going to do streaming. Some right now, probably a lot more going down the road. But we're going to expand our footage. I'm going to try and put more videos out. More Overwatch videos are coming. I'm going to start going through footage in the next few days. What footage is good and usable that hasn't been used is going out. What isn't usable is going in the garbage. I have to clean out my computer. We're getting full on footage. So we're going to try and pump out a lot more videos. Maybe we might do a clip show. I don't know what we're going to do. There's a lot of footage that either just wasn't funny and I may use for editorials or something. Do something similar to this, maybe, where we just sit down and just talk about different things. Maybe do an Overwatch news show. If y'all want an Overwatch news show, let us know in the comments down below. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter, of course. For Twitter, it's RocketKatz G. For Facebook, it's Everyday Gaming or RocketKatz Gaming. We started off, the page was Everyday Gaming. That was originally what this channel I was thinking about doing before I got with Burning Clay. And I created the page as well. And we'll kind of find out I'm the only Everyday Gaming anywhere like that, or was on Facebook. But kind of find out on YouTube, everybody's Everyday Gaming. So we're not Everyday Gaming, we're RocketKatz Gaming. And we're here to stay. If there's any games, new or old, that you guys want us to take a look at, please put those comments down below, and we'll take a look at them. We have tried a little bit of Fortnite. We have not done any recording on it, to my knowledge. Burning Clay may have. Not really my cup of tea, but I mean, if it's something y'all are interested in, let me know, and I'll try it out again. I'll reinstall it, and I'll get heck, it may still be installed, and I'll get a few rounds in, and we'll record it and show you how bad I am at it. If there's anything else y'all want to suggest or say about the channel, please let me know. If you like the music video series and want it to continue, let me know on it. I do see a lot of views on those some of those videos. One of them we can never get anything out of. I didn't pay attention. Basically, I didn't go get permission, but I don't even know how to get permission at the time to do it, and they got the copyright on it. That's fine. I'm glad to have it up. It was a fun video to do. I'm actually just thankful they let me put it up. The other videos I did get permission on. I'm actually thinking about doing some more Dan Bull videos. He has a lot more stuff that we can do with, you know, like he has different songs for different characters. If y'all want more of those, let me know. There's actually a music video that I do want to do if I can get permission from the artist. That one could be a little iffy, but I think we can probably get away with it, because the song I want to use, he's done a rendition of it. He wasn't the original copyright owner, but I can probably still get away with it. But I want to do his rendition of the song, but I need the new hero out. The footage will depend on the new hero, and I don't want to go to the PTR and do it. Yeah, I've got the PTR installed, and I could go over there and do it, but yeah, I don't want to. PTR is good and all, but I'd rather get it in live and do the video then. If there's anything else you guys want to suggest or tell us about the channel, though, put it in comments down below. We'll check it out. We'll go through it. If it's something we agree needs to happen, we'll do it. If it's something, we're open to suggestions. If we can afford to do something, we're gonna do it if we can, or I will make y'all happy. This is an older game that I have enjoyed, and I figured I would bring it up back to the forefront. There's not a lot of people doing this game, and there's even fewer doing the mod, Expanding Fronts. This is the game I'm doing. I'm not doing just the Galactic Battlegrounds. I'm doing Expanding Fronts right here. And Overwatch is going to be some of the games we do. And there's more. I have a lot more games in my library. I done a test stream of Transformers Devastation. If y'all like that game, you can't even get that game anymore on PC. I don't even know if you can get it on Xbox or PS4 anymore. I don't know what's going on with Activision, man, but they lose their products. Seriously, Hasbro, if they were listening to me, my suggestion would be to go finish out War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron. Get High Moon Studios and finish that game series. And I would actually make all the shows going. I would do a show based on using the models and everything of that show, that game. But they're not going. And we're actually thinking about doing, or I'm actually thinking about doing some animation stuff. I've downloaded Source Filmmaker. I have yet to really play around with it yet. I do want to. If I get pretty good at it, there's a lot of different stuff available in Steam Workshop, and that would help us get started with it. And then it'll just be up to doing voices and doing the animation right. And if it's something that we get good at and develop a product that we like enough to put on here, we'll put it on here. And if y'all like it enough to continue, we'll continue doing it. And that's I guess all the plans I know of for the channel going forward. Guys, I guess that's it. Y'all have a good day now. You hear?